So guys, today I'm doing I got back from church, so it's about 12 hour challenge because I had to go to church. So, and will y'all guys please pray for my daddy because he just got out of shoulder surgery and he's hurting pretty bad. So, and I get to choose 3 items. First, I got an axe. See, and then it's pretty hard to carry everything, especially the axe because it's pretty heavy actually. So I got a book bag and hold the camera. I got a Gatorade. There's 2 items. Then in here I think I got a brownie, which that's a pretty small snack. So, and that's what I got. So let me get this axe in the book bag, and I'll meet you all guys when I do my first challenge. So also got to fix this axe because the blades came off a few times. So yeah. Okay, so I just got my items in my bag. Well, I couldn't really get this in the bag because it might fall out. But let's go get into it. So the first challenge is to chop up some wood, but I already chopped up some wood and it's right there. So here's all the wood. Yeah. And I think it was yeah, that's one tree. Imagine if I did all these trees. That'd be a lot of wood. And I got my fire pit that I think it fell down. Yeah, it fell down. It was supposed to be standing. Oh my gosh. I think that was a poisonous spider. It went down in that hole right there. Oh my goodness. That hole right there, you see? Yeah. I think that was poisonous spider. Well, let's get into the video. My cameraman behind the scenes. My cameraman's right behind the camera because he's the cameraman. Show yourself, Cooper.
No.
Okay.
I'm
well,
good.
The cameraman's my brother, so I think all my friends are too young to just come to my house and be a cameraman. They have to be like a sleepover or something. I don't know. They probably can't just come to my house and film a video like what other YouTubers do. But we got the wood chopped up. Now I think it's time. What do you think the challenge should be?
I don't know.
I think you should go ask Daddy what our challenge should be.
Okay.
Okay. Go ask Daddy. And I'm gonna take the camera. Alright. So my daddy doesn't know what we should do, so I don't know what I should do. Let me think. I think the challenge should be for me and my cameraman to walk to our field that is right beside our house. And yesterday I went down that field and I saw a brown and white blur going across. And I knew it was a rabbit. Like as soon as I saw it, I knew it was a rabbit.
Then why was it a blur?
I knew how small it was in the white and brown. I knew it was a rabbit, but I went to my daddy to make sure it was a rabbit. So let's go down that trail again. It actually ain't that far. It's just like right over there. And it's like... how deep is it?
It ain't deep.
I know.
It's long.
Well, how deep in the woods is it?
Okay.
Or how long is it?
I don't know. About 50
Well,
yards.
50 yards. Yeah, it's not that far. So I'll meet y'all guys when we get there. But last time I went down there, my grandfather was bush hogging down there. It's basically like mowing, but it's like a lot bigger. And there's a tree that fell right at the entrance. It's like one of them small pine trees. Like it got planted like, I don't know, like around like 5 years ago. I don't know. It's one of them small ones. So let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
So we just walked straight in the entrance, which is like right there. We didn't go too deep before we started recording. Here's the tree. Yeah, it's not really as big as a normal, like a actual pine tree, but it's, yeah. Before he bush hogged, it was a lot taller, and I could just walk right through it because it's not that, well, small. And he didn't need to bush hog through here. Right down here was actually pretty, like, there's no grass here, so it doesn't need to be bush hogged. Yeah, the end is right up there. It's not that far. You hear the dogs. There's Cat.
Come here.
I don't know if y'all remember the bike ride. Who's there? I don't know if y'all remember the bike ride that my brother needs to upload, but I did say which one's which. If you remember it, that one's Cat, the white one's Wesley, with black spots, and then the blackest, brownest one is Mickey. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what she does. So, here's the field. The grass used to be like this tall. No, used to be like this tall, and it looks a lot better. It was really tall. So, I don't know what my brother's doing. I think he's chopping down a tree. And by the way, this is where we hunt. Actually. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'll be back.
My brother just left me. I think he said he was gonna go get something. He said, I'll be back. But I think he went to go get something. So, I'm gonna stay here till he gets back because he said that he was gonna, so he knows where I am. Like, if I just leave here, he wouldn't know where I was. Now, if I go in front of his yard, yeah, he would see me. But right now, I think I'm just gonna walk through the trail a little bit. So, I got my backpack. My brother put his drink in my backpack because he didn't want to hold the camera and drink, so he put it in my backpack, which that's totally fine with me. It actually helps me because I had my blue Gatorade in the side, and like the blue Gatorade was. So
I got the wave back.
he got one of them things, and what you do with it is you'll whack it in the grass, and it will cut the grass. I've done it before. It's actually kind of fun, but it does make you hot. I did it at my grandmother's house. My great-grandmother's house, to be, well, you know me. If I say Pacific, I mean, it sounds like the Pacific Ocean. Oh my, you're yeeting the grass everywhere. You need to do that on the other side of it so we can get in.
Okay. Ow, that hurt.
You hit that branch right there.
Let me see that.
So I'm gonna stop this because it's like 4 minutes. Oh my gosh, this thing's hot. Oh, he's grabbing my axe. So right now I'm gonna go. Huh?
Peter the rabbit.
Yep, Peter Rabbit. Yep. I said make sure I would put my bag down because my shoulders are pretty hot from it. Shirt's sticking to it. I'm gonna go show y'all the feeder, and I said make sure a rabbit doesn't take it when I set it down. And he said Peter the Rabbit's gonna take it, and I said yep, Peter the Rabbit. I'm gonna go show y'all the camera too. There's no SD card in it, so there's no videos on it. And it's also very hot, so it's not deer season. Deer season is when it's cold. Now, most of the times a deer's out in the winter because they like the cold instead of the hot. So, now on that bike ride there was a deer, but that's just because it was like in his resting spot and my dog just jumped it up and ran from the dog. So here's the feeder, and yeah, you can't really do anything. I'm over here right at the camera. We'll show y'all it. It's right here. So, this thing's really hard to get open. Hold on. Alright, I got it open. So, you have to flip this thing. You see that thing right there? You have to flip this thing off of it. The batteries are right there, and then here's the camera. So, right here says photo, video, and time lapse. And then, yeah, you got all this buttons that I don't even know what it does. Alright, I'm gonna close it back, and I'm going back to my brother and see what he's doing. I think he just left. Cooper! I think he just left. Yeah, I did hear a weird noise. Oh, I hear him. He's in the deer stand. You in the deer stand? I just saw a bird. Alright, I'll meet y'all guys when I get to the deer stand. So, I think he went through here. Ouch, ouch, and ouch.
It's pretty hot up there.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going up it. Alright, here's the door. Gotta back up some. Here we go. Here's the deer stand. Yeah, we haven't been in there in a long time. That's my cleaner normal stands. I mean, normal stands have like tons of bugs in it. I just ripped the thing. I just ripped it. You see my brother down there? He's in that red shirt right there. So, I'm gonna go down. I'm not afraid of heights. Actually, you know how some people are afraid of heights? You may be afraid of heights. I don't know. You may be like me. I love heights. I'm not afraid of heights. I actually love heights. Unless I'm standing on the edge of a skyscraper. Skyscrapers are really high, and if I'm standing on the edge of them, that's when I get scared. But I actually like heights. Other people are like not afraid of heights. So I think this was our first challenge complete. Now I'm gonna go to my brother. I'm gonna set the camera down, and I'll meet y'all guys when we get back to the wood that I chopped. Okay? So y'all. So I just made this seat with 2 logs, and then the table, which is like just like 3 lines and then 3 lines. Yeah. So you're probably wondering why I'm right beside my house. Well, that's because my parents wouldn't let me go too far from the house because, well, if I go too far, they think someone's gonna just come up and snatch me, so I can't. I'm right beside my house, but I haven't gone inside once. My cameraman, which is my brother and my editor, went inside, and I said you could take a break after a little while, which that's fine. And I said just a little bit longer, and he said no, and he went inside. But it's fine. I'm gonna just sit around and play till he gets back. And I'm not going inside. I'm just gonna tell my brother if he could put the GoPro on charge, because it's like very, very low. I think it's on like, let me look. It's on 11%. It was on 50, but I can make a battery go down fast. I'm just gonna go inside just to plug up the GoPro. I'm not going to stay inside, just plugging up the GoPro. And I'm gonna play outside for a while, so meet y'all guys when it gets charged. So, I just went and grabbed my GoPro. It is hot. So, my next challenge is, I haven't really thought of that. Just survive. Just survive the night. Just survive the night. I'm gonna swing a little bit with my rope, and y'all can watch me. I'm gonna set down the camera. So first, what I do is I'll come over here, get up here. I don't know if you can see me right now. Hold on, give me a minute. Let me move the camera a little bit. Let me see if you can see. So, so what I do first is I'll come over here, slide up here. Then I will grab onto the fourth one, put my feet on the first one, still standing, and then all I do is just jump. So what I do is I'll get over there or right here, whatever, and I'll look and jump up here. I'm gonna be one of the things. Comment down below what you think, what my next video should be. I haven't really thought of that yet. I think the next video is going to be, ow, my finger, just pinched my finger on my GoPro. Ow, that hurt really bad. Alright, I'm gonna go look at the tree house, see how it's doing. Here's my tree house. My daddy built it, and a little help from my daddy's daddy. So I just lifted up this carpet right here. I think it was a lizard, but we're about to find out. That's definitely a lizard. Did y'all guys see that? I'm gonna see on the video and see if y'all saw that, okay? That was a pretty funny picture. My brother chopped this tree and there's dried up sap. Look, there's nothing on my finger. It's dried up sap. Here's my rope. So what I meant by the fourth one, I mean like, here's one knot, there's another one, there's another one, and then this is the fourth one. That's what I meant by the fourth one. And then the first one's like the bottom one where that black spot is. So, I need you to hit the subscribe button and leave a like on this video. That would help me so much. And when I get older, I'm gonna ask my parents if I could get a snake. If they say no, it's okay with me. But I kind of want a snake. If you're afraid of snakes, you don't have to watch that videos. If they say yes. If you know Ninja Kids, I don't know if you've seen where Brighton got a pet snake. I don't know much about that snake. I think his name was Rocky. I don't know much about this. But he said, if this video is to 100,000 likes, I'll keep this snake. But no. So yeah. I just got this leaf off of that branch right there. It's kind of moving. Yeah, I got this branch off. Well, whatever. Here's my mama's car that is not working. So, yeah. I think my brother just slipped and fell. I'm gonna go get my dog. I'm gonna sneak up on him. Run, but he was pretty far away. Dang it, he saw me. Oh, I got your tail. Oh, he's trying to bite me. I'm getting that spot. Watch. He doesn't like that spot. It's kind of hard to record into. So guess what? I'm tired from catching my dog. I was chasing him. Woo. So I'm going back to the spot, and I'll tell you when I get there. Peace. Got some wonderful news for y'all, cause guess what? 12-hour challenge over.
One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours.